drunk people. Here's the thing though, I've always felt the worst part about getting drunk, when you get blackout drunk, is when people try and tell you what you did the next day. You know? I've always felt like that shouldn't be allowed, right? Because I've always just felt like blacking out was just God's way of saying, you shouldn't see this. We'll just go ahead and take the rest of the night off. We'll pick it up in the morning. I'll get you home or somewhere, I don't know. And when there was only one set of footprints in the sand, I was probably carrying you out of a Buffalo Wild Wings. Pretty sure that's how the poem went. No one should ever tell you what you did when you were blackout drunk unless you did something awesome, right? And that's never happened. I'm never gonna wake up in the morning with my friends looking at me weird, being like, dude, do you remember helping those homeless people get jobs last night? It was incredible. You were walking through the application process, doing mock interviews at Denny's. You should drink more, that's all I'm saying. I'm 34, I recently made a big decision in my life. I recently decided to go back to college. Thank you. Seek Forest, Community College. I just found out that a kid that I went to high school with is going to be one of my teachers next semester. You guys have any idea how embarrassing that is? Being a teacher at a community college? I mean, what a loser. I like to make fun of that guy in class. I got the worst compliment I've ever heard from a girl after a show the other night. You know how sometimes people try and say something nice and it comes across meaner than anything else they possibly could have said? A girl walks up to me after a show the other night and goes, I find something really attractive about you and I have no idea what it is. I hope it wasn't my self-esteem. She screwed that up for a long time. And you guys aren't helping. I've been doing the online dating recently. Let's do the online dating. Me either, that's fine. Here's what I love. It's gotten so. I think it's great, but I love it's gotten so popular. There's so many different groups of online dating now. Like I saw a TV commercial the other day for an online dating site specifically for senior citizens. It's called Our Time Dating for Seniors. And first of all, I feel like they're going after a very small group of people at this point. You know, single senior citizens who know how to use a computer properly. I mean, let's be honest. It's like 11 people. You know, they can never remember their passwords. They're always like calling their grandkids for tech support, you know? What's a Pope mean? But what really confused me though was the first time I saw the commercial, I didn't see the beginning, so I was very confused because I only saw the end of the commercial where they said, Our Time Dating for Seniors. Hurry, time's running out. That's a bit aggressive. Must work, they can afford commercials, you know? I think my favorite of all the online dating groups, though, is Christian Mingle, because I think they have the best slogan out of everybody, right? Their slogan is, find God's match for you, which is awesome if it works. I'm not making fun of that. But if it doesn't work, that's kind of sad. You know, like if you're that religious to where you go to a religion-based online dating site and you still can't find somebody, you've used all of your resources. You have nothing left, right? You've already gone through everybody you know, and the entire internet, and God. The guy who made the world in a week while taking a day off, and he's just like, I can't find anyone that wants to go to dinner with you, Becky, I can't. Never been stumped before, I know. I just got some terrible news about myself. I just found out the other day. I've been losing my hair for the last 4 or 5 years, and I just found out because I'm losing the hair on the top of my head, which is the worst place for it, because everyone knows before you do. So I finally caught a glimpse of it in the mirror, and this is embarrassing. What I actually had to do was I actually had to take a picture of the top of my head with my camera on my phone to see what it looked like. And the only way to describe what I saw is, you know when you're watching a cell phone commercial and they show you the coverage map, but like of their competitor? You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's what it looks like. Like, I'm really good along the coasts, no problems whatsoever, you know? Major cities are fine, but like south of the Mason-Dixon, there's zero coverage remaining, you know? And it sucks because I've been walking around for years thinking I was still Verizon. It turns out I'm like barely T-Mobile. And I'm like a year and a half away from being Cricket. I recently got some good news though. I recently got diagnosed with ADD, which is the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. Okay? Because I've had it my whole life, I just didn't know what it was. I just knew I could never finish anything I started, you know? Like one time I went out to get a gallon of milk, instead I came back with a job. No idea how that happened. It's like, where's the milk? I don't know, but am I good at plumbing? I start Monday. Like that's... The simplest things become impossible. Like grocery shopping is the most difficult thing in the world for me. I went to Super Target the other day to buy one thing, and that's my fault. I can't go to a place that sells everything to buy one thing, or I will just wander the store for hours. I went to get some frozen food, and then I'm like, I should probably grab some broccoli while I'm here, so I did that. And then I'm like, I wonder how much yoga mats cost at a place like this. And suddenly I'm exporting goods pricing out yoga mats, and I'm like, wait a second, I don't eat broccoli. So... put that back, and then I'm like, it's September, calendars are probably really cheap right now, you know, so suddenly there I am just like reading Garfield for 45 minutes and giggling, you know, and then like eventually I had to replace all the frozen food that was in my cart, with stuff that wasn't leaking, you know, because like somewhere between trying on pants and getting my eye exam, like a puddle started forming all over my yard waste stickers. I live in a condo, what the hell are those doing here? You know? So like 3 hours in, I finally get to the register with just the one thing I came there for, and there are two people in line in front of me, and I just lost it. I'm just like, I don't have time for this. I'm just gonna come back tomorrow.